Hello and welcome back, YouTubers, to another episode of Pokemon Theories. I'm your host, Protomario, and this is the show where we discuss theories ranging from Red being a ghost to why the heck Jinx looks the way she does. Hello and welcome back, YouTubers. I'm Protomario, and today's Pokemon Theory is going to be over Nurse Joy. And it is asked that why are there so many identical Nurse Joys in the game and the anime series? The question is posed by Nitro Blazer. So let's hop right into it. There are several theories on the subject that are up for debate by many people. Of course, I will pose my more realistic, sinister theory, but let's present the facts at hand first. So, if you don't know who Nurse Joy is, we should probably start off by identifying her. Nurse Joy is the attender of Pokemon in all Pokemon centers in both the anime and the games. Nurse Joy stays in Pokemon centers mostly, and the name Nurse Joy is actually a play on the words Joy, J-O-I, or woman doctor in Japanese, which would make sense as to why she's Joy. Joy is a family name, though, and many of the other Nurse Joys have other names like Marnie and Paige. Nurse Joys all have different headpieces to tell which regions or places they serve in: Kanto, Orange Islands, Johto, Hone, and Sinnoh. You can tell this by the coloration of their cross on their head. Though many Nurse Joys appear to be 100% similar and they have no differences, Brock points out in one episode that he can tell every single one of them apart, and does just that. But that's not enough evidence as to what exactly Nurse Joy is. But now that you know about Nurse Joy, is she just a nurse? No, she is not. Nurse Joy has had many run-ins with Pokemon and have had to defend the Pokemon Center from attackers such as Team Rocket and, of course, other such things occurring in a place where many Pokemon gather together. Nurse Joy typically has Chansey as a partner, but has been seen with Audino, Blissey, Pikachus, Magnemites, a giant Bulbasaur, a Sunflora, a Jinx, a Swinub, Piloswine, Combuskin, Torchic, Ponyta, Oddish, and many, many, many more Pokemon as her partner. And she has befriended several Pokemon such as Magikarp, Gyarados, and believe it or not, Zoru and Zorak. She also has been seen battling with several Pokemon such as Chansey and Squirtle. And in fact, one Nurse Joy decided to take a Poké League entrance exam and battled the entrance exam instructor with a Squirtle against his Charmander. So she's not just a nurse, but also a trainer. But here's the problem. Why are there so many identical Nurse Joys? Even if there's minute differences, as we saw in the Pokemon movie with Mewtwo, clones have variations on them. Even a perfect clone has a slight variation, making it slightly different. So, even though Brock can tell them apart, and they may or may not just be cousins, quote unquote, I have a more sinister approach to my theory. Every Nurse Joy is employed by the Pokemon Center, but it is not exactly given to us the rate at which they earn for serving their duty. In fact, if you check the timetable on when a Pokemon Center is attended by Nurse Joy in the games, every single time you enter the Pokemon Center, she is there no matter what time it is. And of course, after she heals your Pokemon, she gives you the interesting tagline, "We hope to see you again," which is kind of in itself innocent until you really start to think about it. So we hope to see you again, but if we don't know if she's making any money and she never sleeps because she's never ever relieved of duty, then how is she surviving? So, my simple theory: even though she could be a clone of sorts, I don't think she's a clone by any means, but rather a robot by the Pokemon industry and the organization. Think about this for 1 second. What drives the economy in the Pokemon world? Pokemon battles. Have you seriously ever seen anyone working a 9 to 5 in Pokemon and making their way doing that? Of course, you see some things here and there in the anime, but in the games, jobs are pretty sparse. But hey, everyone puts money up for battling their pocket monsters, and yet there has to be someone there to heal up those pocket monsters. But you know, using electricity to heal these Pokemon and keeping the lights on and employing someone in the Pokemon centers, that would take a lot of money to keep one of those centers up in every single major town, and sometimes not even in major towns. So they're robotic, and it's simple as that. They never need to eat, sleep, use the bathroom. They don't need to do anything. They're robots. And they were created by the Silphcope or Devoncourt for the Pokemon organization to keep Pokemon trainers battling and keep their Pokemon from getting too injured to stop the battles. You know, if you stop the battles, you stop the economy, and the government can't have that, because when you don't have an economy, people rise up, and then wars happen, and then we have Lieutenant Surge killing people on his spider plane with his electric Pokemon, and we're not going to go back to those days. So, in conclusion, my theory is that Nurse Joy and the constant clones therein are all robots created by a corporation to perpetrate Pokemon battles in a non-stop circular fashion to where there is never need for switch out, and those robots tend to work pretty well. If you want to take a deeper look, just think about all the dialogue that Nurse Joy actually says to you upon visiting her. Have you ever really heard her say anything else besides the same taglines over and over in the game? I know I haven't. At any rate, guys, if you have a theory on this Pokemon video, please leave it in the section below. And if you have a theory you'd like me to do, go ahead and leave it in the section below, and I will give you a shout out for your theory. Thanks for watching, and of course, guys, happy gaming. I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. And now, time for a service announcement. Tired of